Ba, 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 ba. Hey.
Hey, I'm on top of you. I'm the top guy tonight. You're the bottom guy. How does that feel? Oh, no! I just became the bottom guy. Oh, no.
Hey, my workstation.
Oh, you start recording that, you jerk. You're a freaking jerk, man, for recording that, man. That's some bullshit, man.
Oh, my gosh.
That is some bullshit.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
All right, let's edit that out, man. I want people knowing that.
Editor. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get right to that.
We'll fix that in post. We'll fix that in post.
Yeah, thanks. Fix it in post.
Well, I'm on top again.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know you have some ego problems, so.
Well, yeah. I have some problems. All right.
Oh, my God. You were like on one tonight. You were on a tear.
I got one less problem without you.
Mm-hmm.
You know that?
Yeah, you're trouble tonight. Don't go to Walmart, for Christ's sake.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you already went?
I already went, yeah.
And every time you go to Walmart, when you're in one of these snits, you get yourself in trouble, you know?
I know. I just went there to get a story. I'm like, man, I need some like weirdos to do some weird stuff.
If I walk around the store long enough, my sweatpants who don't have a drawstring will fall down, and that'll be a funny story.
You know, that is not too far from the truth, actually. That's the funny part.
The soiled shirt I've been wearing all week. Somebody will say something about it.
I would hope that wouldn't happen tonight because I'm wearing like these old Chicago Bear like boxer underwears, and they're full of holes. I refuse to throw it away, and my wife is like, please throw those away. And I go, no, I will not until they win the Super Bowl again. I will not throw these away.
This is like the flag. You don't throw it away, you burn it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, these are like the nastiest, holiest things, you know. I mean, if I lose my drawers, people are going to see like a lot of stuff dangling and stuff because it's just the way it is.
Because I got pendulous butt cheeks.
I don't even know what that means.
My nickname in high school was Clackers.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Because my pendulous butt cheeks would just swing. They called me metronome.
Oh, my. There was a kid in high school that had a lot of back acne, and they used to call him pizza ass.
How did you get through that?
It wasn't me, man. It wasn't me, dude. All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, he had a hearing problem. He kept saying, boy, everybody says I'm a piece of ass. I guess I'm good looking.
Which is weird, the boys' locker room. Yeah, you're right.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
You take it where you can get it, you know, when you're younger.
Yeah, I try not to spend a lot of time in the boys' locker room. I stick out of that. Even as an adult.
I hope you don't spend time. Coach Tidal, what are you doing staring at us?
You're a weirdo, man. You got some weird stuff going on.
I'm doing jock check, son. Just jock check.
It's a swimming class. Oh.
Well, you should always be prepared. Safety first, kids. You never know when an errant kick catch you right in the jimmies, you know?
Although, I know I've told you this before, but my dad went to Chicago school, and they said they had to swim naked all the time.
Right. We're playing shirts and skins and water polo, kids.
That's weird, man. If they would have said, okay, you all going to swim naked, I'd be like, I'm taking the 0. right now. I'm taking the 0.
It was normal back then. I mean, people just ran around naked.
No, come on. That's weird, man.
No, it was all part of the culture.
Part of the okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you swim naked? Yeah, I swim naked. You swim naked? Yeah, I swim naked.
I'm naked.
Hell, we went to class naked. It's all naked.
That guy.
We called the pizza nudie school. I said, "You go to nudie school?" Yeah, I went to nudie school.
I don't think my dad went to nudie school, jerk. You freaking jerk.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Nah, come on. My dad went to Waller High School. Screw you, man.
Hey, he's a baller from Waller, the nudie school.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you remember last week, I told you there was 2 things last week that happened that I've never, ever encountered before. Do you recall this at all?
Let me think. Okay, so last week. No. Come on, man. Don't be like that now. Come on now. No, you went to like water aerobics with your wife and a bunch of old people, and the old people were like better than you, and then you were like like you were feeling bad because you wore like your shirt in the pool because you didn't want people to see.
You were the one who was accusing me of wearing the shirt in the pool. I didn't wear my shirt in the pool.
I bet you wore the shirt in the pool because you're like, I don't want these old people to see my moves.
I did not. No.
I think you did.
Well, you can think that, but it's not true.
You probably had like on your Judas Priest T-shirt or something.
Like your dad went to nudie school.
My dad didn't. Screw you, man. My dad didn't go to no nudie school. Man. Screw you. Frickin' jerk.
So the other thing that happened last week, first for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was actually more than one. There was actually more than 2, but the second thing led to another first.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't necessarily count it as that. But
so you were the bottom guy.
It was the first time I've ever taken a laxative. I never in my life had taken a laxative for any reason.
You're changing the whole dynamic of the show. You know this. You're swimming with old people last week. This week you're taking laxatives.
Well, the reason is I got conned into getting a colonoscopy.
Oh, you've never had one?
I've never had one. I had to take a laxative.
How did this happen? Because I've always you should get your prostate, and stuff.
I didn't do the prostate. I just got a colonoscopy.
But you got your colon looked at.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I got video. Hold on a second.
I will. I'm off the show, man. If he pulls that up, I'm not watching it.
As you see, this is where we're entering. No.
Yeah. Pizza ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I had months ago. I had to go to the doctor for an ear infection.
Right.
And, they have you at their mercy because I needed an antibiotic. And nowadays they hold on to those things like, they're life-saving, you know what I'm saying? So you can't, you have to come in.
Oh, wait a minute.
Over the phone. We got to look at it.
You said ear? We thought you said rear. Yeah. We thought you had a rear infection.
And so I had to go in and then I got the nth degree from the nurse practitioner.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I ended up it was like I went to the garage and they're like, well, Bob, you could use 4 new tires, oil change, and transmission. And I'm like, and they're like, you got to do it all. I'm like, what? I've lived my whole life not doing anything. Why all of a sudden do I have to? Do you really want to die now?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, you want to leave your children fatherless at this stage in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it gave me the nth degree. So
that's called Polish brain surgery. That's what it's called.
So I gave in. I said, "Sure, okay. I guess it's been. You know." I turned into Christopher Walken. Sure, okay. I guess it's been long enough. And so they're like, "Okay, here you call this place, and you go. You know, get yourself set up for a colonoscopy. You're going to come back in a couple weeks. We're going to draw blood."
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know, we're going to do all this stuff. In the meantime, quit eating like a fucking 10-year-old and walk around every once in a while. Those were my instructions.
You didn't whip out your step counter that you're always bragging about?
Oh, I did talk about that, but she didn't buy
I bet
it.
you did.
She's like, yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just said bullshit to me.
Yeah. You are a bullshitter.
And then the other thing was, she's like, "What did you have for lunch yesterday?" I go, "Well, leftover pizza." She's like, "Do you think that was a good choice?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, because we had leftover pizza."
Yeah, there was a lot of it.
It was leftover.
Yeah. Casey's Pizza, yummy.
That wasn't Casey's, but so I really got, you know, kind of the verbal pummeling. I went to the doctor. So I said, okay, this is just like the other thing. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Sign me up.
Mm-hmm.
So they no, you got to sign yourself up. This is the worst part. They don't even do it for you. They make you do it. You know what I mean? I mean, one thing if I just said, yeah, okay, you know, Simon, okay, here's the number. You call them. You go through all the menus. You said, you know what I mean?
No.
Oh my God.
My doctor's place, they check all that stuff out before you leave. Like, okay, you're going in Wednesday.
No, I had to do it all on my own. So then I put it off for a couple of weeks. I finally go, and then the stupid colonoscopy guy's like, well, I'm not just going to see, you know, we're just not going to do, you got to come in. I'm like, fuck. Now I got
consultation, $400.
So I go in to the consultation and I get this nice young lady who comes in and asks me a bazillion questions about my health. And she's like, you don't take any medication? I'm like, no, nothing. Yeah. And she's like, do you feel all right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, okay, all right. Well, it looks like we can get you in. How about, you know, and then she starts scheduling me up or whatever. And I'm like, all right, whatever, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to die. Everybody says that. You don't want to die.
Ma'am, you don't even know me. You don't even know me, ma'am. No.
Don't want to die. I'm like, you know, I can't be honest in these meetings totally. I'm like, lady, for the last like 40 plus years, I shit at the same time every day.
Wow. That's pretty regulated.
Yeah, I'm regular as fuck. I've never taken a laxative in my life. I've never been backed up.
Right.
Nothing. I'm just, right. You know, this is a machine right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pooping machine that I've got going on right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I swear to God, there's, you know, everybody's like, oh, there's so much red meat. There's no red meat in my system. It all comes right out. So,
you weirdo.
Yeah, God. I get these instructions on what I'm supposed to do to prep before I go in to get this colonoscopy.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of them was you had to take like a bunch of this laxative, and then you had to mix this other laxative in some kind of drink.
Right.
And drink this 32 ounces of laxative drink.
Yes.
So I'm like, all right, I'm, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. I'm going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, on my scheduled time when I was supposed to do this, take the laxatives, and like within, I don't know, maybe 35 minutes, I'm like, yeah, I'm good, right?
Oh yeah.
Literally everything was pretty much out of my system before I ever drank the other shit. I did not. There wasn't anything in there.
The chaser.
Yeah, I'm pooping water and I haven't even drank the mixture.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, I made one critical error.
Oh boy, here we go.
So, they gave me a sheet that say, okay, you can take it with, tea, you can take it with water, you can take it with Gatorade, you can take it with, you can't take it with anything that's red or purple.
Okay.
And I'm like, am I going to choke all this down? Because I have no idea what it's like because I've never ever taken it before. I thought it was going to be gritty or something.
Right.
It wasn't. And so I had my wife get me some Crystal Light lemonade packets. And so I mixed it all up with that, and I drank, 32 ounces of Crystal Light laxative.
Yeah.
And the horror as I shit yellow, bright yellow.
Oh, God, this is disgusting.
Like continuously for like 12 hours.
Oh, I'm going to be sick.
It was the weirdest. It was like a fire engine yellow. Yeah. And literally I just did that. So then I'm like, I felt horrible. I felt my wife's laughing at me. How are you finally doing this? I can't believe it,
You should have tried different colors and be like, hey, give me green.
Yeah,
Let's do green.
I should do one bottle of this and one bottle. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to cannonball the green.
Do water. If I have to do this ever again, I'm only going to do water. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So I feel horrible. I feel like I'm ill because I basically just, processed all this straight through my system, right?
Yeah.
There was nothing to stop it. Nothing. I think I pooped twice, and then everything else after that was just water. So I go in the next day. My wife has to take me. You have to have somebody take you.
Right.
And so then they, obviously they make you get naked and put on a stupid gown. And you get on this gurney. And the thing is, we go to this place, and I swear to God, the waiting room looked like the waiting room of the dead at Beetlejuice, on the Beetlejuice movie. It was such a shitty waiting area. And my poor wife had to wait in it the whole time. So I go back. They call me back, and as we're going back, I look in the end of the hallway. The door is open to the outside. And I asked the lady who was like, the nurse or whatever leading me back. I'm like, are we going outside?
Yeah, picnic table.
And she starts cracking up. She's like, no.
God.
And I'm like, okay, that door's open. It's like 90 bazillion degrees here today. And
people pay money. We let them look in.
Yeah, I guess. So then she takes me in, tells me to, strip down and get on the gurney. And so I'm laying there, and I don't know where she's like, oh, you can keep your socks on, because normally I don't wear socks. I mean, that's in this. Anytime it's warm enough, it doesn't even have to be that warm, just warm enough. I do not wear socks or shoes most of the day, but
right.
So I asked my wife, I go, you think I should put socks on? She's like, yeah, you better put some socks on.
Yeah.
And so I'm just in my socks and a gown, and I'm laying there. This is freaking me out. I've only been put under anesthesia once in my life, and it was not a pleasant experience. So
Yeah.
That was in college, actually. So, yeah, with my knee surgery.
Yeah. Your knee, yeah.
Yeah. And so then I'm laying there, and the lady comes in, and she's like, okay, we're going to put you to sleep here in a little while, but first I got to get you hooked up with an IV and all this stuff. Telling me about the procedure. And so she goes to put the IV in, and it's like free for all on dropping things on my crotch. I can't remember what she had. It was like, I don't know if it was like a notepad or something. She just drops it right on my crotch.
Oh.
Then she gets me IV'd up, and I'm like, is now am I gonna go to sleep? And she's like, no, not yet. The nurse, the anesthetist is gonna come in and talk to you. I'm just getting you ready to go to sleep.
Wow. Okay.
I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then he comes in, and he's chatting me up. He's like, hey, how you doing today, Bob? How's it going? You ready for this? I'm like, no. And then he proceeds to drop he's hooking up things to my chest, to monitor me while I'm asleep. He drops the fucking junction thing on my nuts. I'm like, what is it with these people? I'm like, they might as well put bullseye on this thing, for Christ's sake. Everybody's hitting it with shit.
Oh my goodness.
So then I go, so he goes, and he's like, okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to take you into the procedure room.
Yeah.
And, you're going to roll over on your side, and then I'm going to give you some stuff in your IV, and you're going to be out like that. I'm like, really? I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then he's looking at my leg, and he's like, hey, what's with the knee?
No.
He goes, you had surgery with your knee, I guess. I go, yeah. Those are some big holes in your knee. I have all these scars.
Well, by the way, I'm just looking over here. Speaking of big holes.
So then he's like, okay, roll over towards me.
Uh-huh.
And then okay. And then, I remember when I had my knee surgery, they gave me stuff to go into surgery to knock me out. And it took a while because I ended up talking to the doctor as I was going under, and he kept calling me the wrong name. And I couldn't get out what my name was. I'm like, that's not me. That's not me. And so this time though, the guy, he hooks up a thing and he plunges it, and goddamn.
I'm going to throw this on your nuts in about a minute. So if you're not asleep.
Tingles go up my neck, and I was out. It felt like I was going into the Matrix, for Christ's sake, when he turns inside out. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
So I'm out, and I guess they go to town on looking at my butt.
Yeah.
Because I have no aware. And then the next thing you know, I wake up, and they're not done.
Oh shit, he's awake.
Yeah, I didn't hear anybody say that, but in my head, because I couldn't speak, I was still like sedated enough, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like wiggling. Like, I mean, this guy was working it. My whole body was wiggling. And in my head, I go, well, I guess I'll just let him finish.
Oh my God.
And then the next thing I know, I'm in the recovery room. So I don't know if I woke up briefly and he hit me with another jolt, or...
Hey, Wiggles, you okay?
I know I was awake because I you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was coming into consciousness for a moment there, and I couldn't feel anything in my butt, but I certainly could feel that something was happening. So then
You
I'm
got
laying
proof.
there, and actually I think it started with the anesthetist guy is like, hey Bob, and he's like pushing me, like pushing on your shoulder.
Sounds
Hey,
like
Bob,
Michael.
wake up.
Hey, Bob.
Hey Bob, wake up. And then I'm like, what? And then he goes, oh good, you're awake. I was really out of it. And so then another different nurse comes in and is like, okay, whenever you're ready, I want you to get up and go to the bathroom because you're full of gas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what?
They pump air in
about this. Yeah, they pump me full of carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. And so then I just start getting up. And I wasn't ready to get up yet. And I start running around.
You realize you're in the waiting room. You're like, honey, what are you doing in the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh. So I kind of like, she's like, you don't have to get up yet. And I'm like, no, I'm getting up. And then I stumble back to the there's like a bathroom in the thing, and I go back there and she gives me my clothes and she's like, after you get done, you can go to, get dressed. And I'm like, all right, whatever, lady. Because I don't know, I'm angry at this point. I don't know why. I'm not totally. So, and it was almost like it's a dream at in this point of the time, and I let out, this tremendous fart, just huge, roaring, Yeah. And guess what?
What?
I left the bright yellow.
Oh God, you're still shitting yellow.
Yeah,
God.
I'm still shitting yellow. I'm like, holy moly, this is the worst idea I've ever had, drinking lemonade. Oh my Lord.
Look at me, I'm curious yellow.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. So anyway, I take care of that. I get dressed. I'm still kind of groggy. And I'm asking everybody questions. I'm like, what's that? What is there? Like, what's that full of? She's like, those are all scopes. I guess that's what they stick up your butt. Oh, really? And then she's like, okay, we're going to take you over to see the doctor. And is it okay if your wife is in there with you? I'm like, yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
And so anyway, my wife's in there with me, and we're sitting there waiting for the doctor. I'm still like loopy, is all get up. And I'm looking around, and I'm like, talking to her a little bit. And then the doctor comes in. Now, I failed to mention on my earlier, when I met him, he didn't give me a lot of confidence, but I stuck with it, right? I figured, what the hell?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because one of his eye, he was like Marty Feldman. His eye was going all the wrong way. One of his eyes.
No. Oh no, that's a guy who just pegged you. Oh yeah, shit.
Exactly. He's a very nice gentleman, but yeah. And then my wife's like, she'd never met him. She meets him, and I could just tell. She's like, oh my Lord, look at how his eye is like nowhere near being in alignment, And
you're like that guy from Harry Potter.
Yeah, Mad Eye Moody. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he, he goes, you did a great job on your prep work. And I go, thank you. I didn't know what he meant. My wife's like, he meant that you took all your stuff and shit everything out, right? And so just for everybody's knowledge, I'm cancer free. I have no colon cancer.
Oh, thank God.
And he said I had one small polyp, and that was it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could have told you that. I didn't have to go through all this.
Yeah.
I am Mr. Regular. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if that helps or not, but, nothing stays in there long enough to matter. So, Anyway, so yeah, I for whatever reason, I'm still loopy. I was proud of myself. Did I get a sticker or something? You know, call it cancer free.
Yeah, it's on your ass cheeks. We put it on there.
So anyway, then at this point, my wife had only, let's see, how long she was there. I guess we were there for like maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, and she'd had enough. She was ready to go home. Well, she drove me home, but she was like, God, it took forever. And I'm like, I don't know. It took too long to me. I don't know. She's like, what are you doing back there? I'm like, I don't know. So, yeah. So I had, now I've experienced what you've experienced multiple times.
I had one where I was awake. Yeah, I should try that one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's one where you're awake.
I think I would have rather had that, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
I don't know. So? Do they sing to you or like, soothe you? Somebody stroke your forehead?
They give you dinner first, and then I don't know.
Like give you dinner and then they go in?
No, I'm joking.
So
like,
yeah, so
hey, if you're gonna do this weird thing,
right? I'm doing that. So,
well, let's work on that prostate next.
Yeah, I guess so. Can't they look at that on the way? I mean, isn't it somewhere close by?
No, that's more money.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe next time I'll get cajoled into doing that. Next time I need, life-saving drugs, they'll cajole me into doing some other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and here's the kicker.
Yeah.
I get my blood work back.
Uh-oh.
All normal range for just about everything. My cholesterol is like 2 points over the line.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else within acceptable limits.
Well, good. So your pegging went good. That's good.
Well, I think that nurse practitioner is gonna be all mad because she's like, "Oh, here's a big fucked up idiot that I can, have coming in here for the,
Oh, they get a kickback. They're all buddies. They get a kickback for doing that shit. Come on.
She thought for sure I was diabetic or something.
Yeah, you're something. I don't know what.
I'm like, oh, she's so mad. I got my results,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, I suppose I should do something about my 2 points for cholesterol, but
you'll be all right.
Yeah, I think I'll make it. I'll survive.
You'll be all right.
And I'll get hit by a car or something, but other than that.
Meet.
So anyway, that's the big saga. The firsts. I can see you're thrilled.